Okay, so my mom loves playing pickleball, and I told her that I would play with her, and she set up like a whole lesson type situation for me, and I'm going to vlog it. So let's see how this goes.
So excited that you finally agreed to learn how to play pickleball.
What are we gonna be doing, and who are we gonna be playing with?
Well, just basically learning the basics.
And you play this like all the time. She plays all the time. And
yeah, I mean, if I didn't have to work, I would play every day. A lot of my friends play every day. Can I ask you, what made you decide to give it a try after all these years of me nagging you?
it seems like a very social thing. You guys play a lot, and I feel like a lot of people's parents are now starting to play. It's very much gaining popularity. I think I'm attracted to that. It can be faster played. I'm excited to see what it's like.
Have you heard of the Waters?
No.
They are very high-level pros, mother and daughter.
That's like your dream.
My dream would be the Dillys. Okie dokie, we're here.
All right.
So a pickleball court is much smaller than a tennis court, and the actual size is 44 feet long by 20 wide. This funny thing called the kitchen. You'll notice a lot of things about this sport are a little bit unique. The kitchen is an area which we also call the no volley zone. It's close up to the net. It's again 7 feet away. And it's an area where you cannot step into and volley unless the ball bounces. So if you at any point if your feet touch that kitchen line, or anything like your hands, a hat, anything goes in that kitchen or on the line, it's a side out or the other person's point. So today I'm going to teach Amanda how to hit a dink. A dink is a low shot that goes right over the net, and the trick to hitting a dink is having a very light grip. You don't want a real firm grip, very light, almost as you're holding on to a bird. I want to hold on to it enough to hold on to the bird doesn't fly away, but not so hard that I choke the bird and kill the bird. That'd be a 9 or 10 grip. We want a 3 grip. What that'll do is keep the ball nice and easy on the paddle so that you have more time on the paddle, and more time equals less pace. A tight grip, the ball will pop. Next thing we're going to do is teach the dink. So Amanda, what you want to do on a dink, again, that light grip, and you want the paddle out in front of you. You just kind of bend and extend really lightly and push the ball right over the net as lightly as you can, because you're only going 7 feet, remember, to the other 7 feet, 14 feet. So nice and easy. You want to try to go to that white line over there. Hey, great job. Excellent. Look at you go. You're a natural. So the first dilly that I'm going to teach is the importance of watching for the holes in the ball. What you want to do is focus and train your brain to look for the holes so that it becomes a natural thing. The closer you watch the ball, the more likely you are to get the ball over the net. So what I'm going to have you do is we're gonna hit dink back and forth, and your only thing that you're thinking about is when you see those holes, which is usually about 5 feet from you, you lock your eyes on that ball, and when it bounces, you think to yourself, holes. You can even say holes.
Holes. Holes.
Holes. Now that Amanda is comfortable with dinking and with keeping her eye on the ball by looking for the holes, we're gonna move on to the backhand volley. Backhand volley, and a volley in general, is when the ball is in the air. It does not bounce. This is when the kitchen comes into play. Remember, we cannot step into the no volley zone on a volley. We've got to keep our feet behind the kitchen. So, a backhand volley. It looks like this. What? What's this thing over here? It's called a chicken wing. And the reason why we hit a chicken wing is sometimes we don't have time to transfer to a forehand volley. We just go like this, and the ball goes over the net. It's a great little shot. Another thing to keep in mind is, after you hit the ball, you want to come back up to your ready position. So the dilly on the backhand volley is out in front and punch. Got it? Look at that. You got it. So 3 balls, Amanda. Let's see how we do. So in order to get a point in pickleball, you have to serve. Only the serving side gets points. First to 11 wins, and you have to win by 2. And there's 2 different ways to serve in pickleball. One is where the ball is on a fly, meaning it does not bounce. And you have to go from low to high. Looks like that. The other option is to let the ball bounce. Now I don't have to go from low to high. I let it bounce. The only detail here is you cannot push the ball down like this. You just have to drop it. And that's a pickleball serve. So what you want to do, Amanda, is make sure that you serve the ball behind that white line. Remember, that's the kitchen line. If the ball lands on that line, oh, that's not good. It's out. So you got to go past that line. Let's see if you can do it. Try the first one where you just drop the ball and go from low to high. Great, it's in. Past the kitchen. Good job. Now you're going to let it just go do it on the fly without it bouncing. You want to know how to get more power in that serve? You use your hips. You don't have big hips like I do, but you'll still get them. What you want to do is go from here to here. That's using your core and your hips. Go like this and serve with those hips. Look at that serve. Let's see if you can do it. Your opponents aren't going to like that. Wow. Nice. Great job. Okay, so now Amanda's got that serve down with that wicked serve she came up with, which is awesome. So now we're moving on to the return of serve. The most important thing about the return of serve is to give yourself time to get into the kitchen with your partner. Remember, your partner's going to be up here at the kitchen. You're back there returning. So what you want to do is make sure that there's plenty of loft on that ball to buy yourself time to get in with your partner to form a wall. So let's go show you how to hit a nice return of serve. What you're going to do, first of all, is you're going to have your paddle face a little bit open. That's an open paddle face. So the ball goes up a little higher without a ton of pace, because again, the harder you hit it, the harder you're going to get it back, which you don't want. You want to go nice and slowly so you got yourself a lot of time. Let's get after it. So on the service return, it's kind of important where you stand, because the ball can hit even right in here and it's still good. You still have to hit it all the way up to the sky. So you're stopping about here, Amanda, right? You're going from here to here and stopping. So in order to get that ball nice and deep and give yourself plenty of time, you want to finish all the way up high. There you go. That's perfect. There you go.
We're playing a game. All right, well, thank you, Mary. Thanks for
great
teaching.
job. You learned so much.
Mom, are you proud?
Yes.
Newest future mother-daughter duo, pickleball duo coming at you. Maybe one day I'll compete in a tournament
With your mom.
That would be your dream. So follow along.